Hi, Alex here. This video covers how to create impactful data visualization using Matplotlib and Pandas in Python. We'll go over creating various charts, adding customizations, and discussing when to use each type. Data visualization is a crucial part of data analysis, helping to reveal insights and trends that might not be obvious in raw data. Python's Matplotlib library, along with Pandas, allows us to use creationally a variety of charts easily. In this video, we'll create a bar and a line charts and explore customization options to make our visuals stand out. So here we need to discover how to start working with our project. So first we need to use Python and Visual Studio Code. If you don't know how to install Python, please write down in the comments and maybe I'll create a video how to make it and how to install Visual Studio Code if you also have problems with working with that. First, so let's create a file. And let's call it script.ipynb. It will be easy to work with that. You will see that later. So firstly, let's select the kernel and let's create our Python environment. Let's create Python environment, and we see different versions of that down, and we'll using WAMP and using our latest Python installed. So here's and folder is automatically created. Then, when everything is loaded, we need to open terminal. And we need to open this WAMP folder. So let's source.wamp/bin/activate. Here's that. So pip3 install Matplotlib and Pandas. And let's wait a little bit and everything is installed. Yeah, great. So here we can start working. Let's start with a bar chart, which is ideal for comparing values across different categories. We'll create a simple bar chart with the sample data using Pandas and Matplotlib, and add labels and titles to enhance readability. So let's start coding. And firstly, what we need to make, we need to import our matplot library, and to work with that easily we can write like splt, and that would be easier to work with that. And then we need to import pandas library, and we also short it for pd. Then we can click on the code block and it will create another block with code. Why we need it, we will see a little bit later. So create a variable data, and let's create a category with our categories like A, B, and C. So let's wait a little bit. B and C. Great. And also let's use values to work with. So let's write values, and let's create a list 30, 20, and 50. Let be such numbers. And we'll create our data frame, pandas.dataframe, and we'll use our data to work with this data frame. And let's create another block of code where we'll show our chart. So let's create a figure size 8, 6. Let's create plt bar and remove that dot, and we'll use df category and df values. So to create a bar, and we can create a color here. Let be, for example, sky blue. Why not? Then let's create some labels. So plt.x label, and that be category. Then plt y label, that would be values. Great. And plt title, that would be sample bar chart. Nice. and PLT show. Let's see how we can work with that. And we can firstly save this file. So let's click on File and Save. We can also use a shortcut that I will show you a little bit later. So we can or run one column or run all of them. So let's run all of them and wait until our libraries would be installed to the project. And here's it. We can see our project and we can see the charts. And let's change the colors, for example, to red. And we can just click on the run, but before that we can save with a Command S or just click on the save. So here is it. Everything works. Great. Is how it needs to be. Line charts are useful for showing trends over time, such as sales growing or temperatures changes. Here's a quick example of a line chart, where we'll plot our data with a line maker to indicate values at a specific point. So let's start. So when we are clicking on the code block, we can write, sorry, it's a warning, so we can close it. We're working with plt.plot. We're using our data frame and we're using category for that. And also we need to work with the values. So we're writing command, write values. And let's create a marker so we can show it in some way with points on the specific categories, and let's title that like a sample line chart. And by the help that we have run already everything, we can just write PLT show and click first save the file, of course, and then we can click on a run on the specific block of code. So it's first, second, fourth, and it would be the fifth time I'm running, and it works initially, and you can see these dots. This is your marker O. So this is how it works, and we can save the file and everything would be done. So in this part, customization your visuals is a key to make them both beautiful and functional. With Matplotlib, we can change colors, add grid lines, adjust font size, and much more. That's what we have seen in the example. So, data visualizations helps to convey your findings effectively. Whether you are using bar, line, charts, the goal is to make the data understandable, engaging. With Matplotlib and Pandas, you'll have everything you need to start creating your own impactful visuals. Thanks to coming for this YouTube channel, and I'll be waiting to see you on the next videos. Thank you. Everything the best. Bye.